Good evening. Welcome to another exciting edition of So in a Bourbon. I'm Glenn. This is Charlie, as always. And usually this is where I'd ask Charlie to tell everyone what we have on the bar tonight, but he doesn't know as of yet because we're going to drink this blind. It's blind for him, not for me. I know exactly what it is, so I'm kind of excited about this.
And that's the intro to our episode.
That's it. Okay, so let's just jump right into this. You have no idea what this is.
It appears to be some sort of brown liquid.
Let's talk about color.
It has a nice kind of reddish color to it, if you can see that. Reddish color. It doesn't have a lot of cling to the glass, but it moves around. It doesn't want to move around a lot. So that's interesting. I'm going to nose it now.
I'm going to let you nose it. And then if you want, I'm going to get your initial thoughts on the nose. And then if you want, I will tell you
what it is
about it.
Okay, all right.
Not what it is, but something about it.
God, it smells familiar. It's proofy. Get a big blast of ethanol right up my left nostril. It's causing my eye to water. I'm sorry, that's too detailed. No, it's proofy. It has kind of that classic and that nose you love, that cherry cola. There's a lot of cherry fruit. There's a lot of fruit on the nose. I'm trying to watch Glenn in the camera to see if he's laughing.
No, I think that's interesting.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you what type of whiskey it is?
Sure.
It's a rye. It's a blended rye.
Would never in a million years have guessed that this is a blended rye. There's no kind of spice to it. There's a lot of fruit. Interesting.
Cheers.
Here's to Charlie looking like an idiot.
So I just want to get your initial thoughts on it and...
That's a rye?
And whether you like it or not. That's all I want to know, and then I'm going to reveal it to you.
Is that a rye?
Yep.
This is a rye.
It's a rye.
There's no rye. There's no rye. That, I swear that's a bourbon.
So that's your initial thought. Do you like it?
I really do. I like it a lot. It's sweet and savory, has a great mouthfeel. There is a little bit of spice and pepperiness on the, kind of the outside of my tongue, tip of my tongue, but it's not crazy rye spice.
It's not crazy rye spice.
There's no crazy rye spice. It's very sweet without being oversweet. The finish is more rye spice than oak, so it's not super oaky. But it's kind of sweet and fruity and really, I like it. I like it a lot.
It has some earthiness, some funkiness to it, huh?
It has a little bit of, I would say it has a little bit of funk to it, but I like it a lot.
All right.
Great color, great nose. I like the way it tastes.
So can I tell you who the blender is?
Jimmy.
Me.
Oh my gosh. No!
I'm the blender.
I've been Hawkersmith.
So this is our Rye Infinity Bottle. It's not Legion. This was just the bottle that I used to bottle it. So this is several of the ryes that we have tasted here on the show over the past year or so, and I'm going to name. I'm going to start from the oldest to the newest that I've entered the bottle. So Hemingway Rye, first edition, collectors, 100 proof blend, 9-year Indiana rye. It's a 95.5. Hard Truth Sweet Mash Rye, Mashbill 1. Wild Turkey Rare Breed Rye. Cream of Kentucky Rye, bottled in bond. Brush Creek Railroad Rye. Beastmasters Rye, 8-year, 132 proof, 95.5. Old Forester Single Barrel Proof Rye, 130.5. Jack Daniel's Bonded Rye, 7-year. Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Rye, 130.2 proof. Still Austin Straight Rye, 100% rye. Jack Daniel's Twice Barreled Heritage Rye. Peerless Double Oaked Rye, Batch 3. Middle West Dark Pumpernickel Rye. Willet Family Estate Small Batch Rye. Hard Truth Barrel Finish PX Brandy. Old Overholt 114. Knob Creek 10-year rye. And Kentucky Peerless 8-year Single Barrel Rye, 110 proof. Don't ask me what the proof is or the mash bill.
Or ratio or anything.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. It is like nothing I love it. If you're not doing it in infinity, I didn't know he was doing this. This was a blind. I have known that we were doing an infinity bottle, but if you're not doing an infinity bottle at home for rye or bourbon or both, you really should, because this is very unique, very cool. I love everything about this.
There's a lot of caramel on
There's
that.
a lot. So, like I said, the worst thing I could say about it is there's not a lot of oak character on the finish. But everything else is sweet, savory, and delicious.
And there's some good bottles in there.
There are
Like,
some
really
hellacious
good
bottles.
Some of our favorite ryes. that we've
Hellacious bottles.
had.
Yeah.
Now, I think I missed a few that we've done just because a lot of the bottles are here.
Right.
And they're not at my house. So
I don't know.
some of them I've made sure to get samples of and take them home and put them in, but not every single rye that we've done. But I think it turned out.
I think it turned out great. That's awesome, and what a cool thing to have for your friends, family, and guests, and people that come over. I love it. Comment. We're going to do a quick contest on this. Watch the video. You got to like and subscribe. Comment below, and just write anything you want in the comments. We're going to send out a sample bottle of this to somebody that comments, because we want you to taste it, because there's some hellacious bottles in there, and we want to let you try it. So you got to like and subscribe. You have to be subscribed on the channel. Comment anything you want. You can say Charlie is the best. Charlie is the most handsome. Charlie is probably the funniest. Charlie does the most work. Write whatever you want.
We need their email address, don't we? We're going to need their email address, right?
Yeah, if you want to put your email address in there, that'd be fine. So, but yeah, we ruined a good time. This was awesome.
I mean, have you done an infinity bottle?
Yeah.
You need to be doing it. So, and I'll be honest with you, next time we do this, I need to be a little bit more scientific about it and make sure I'm putting in the same amounts of each whiskey.
No, I disagree. I like the fact that this is truly something that exists in a moment in time that can never be replicated. But we don't know the ratios. We don't know how much is in there. This is all just happenstance.
Wouldn't it be cool to enter this? Not that we could do that, but to enter this in one of these, or any infinity bottle, into one of these whiskey.
Or let someone with a palate like Jackie's Zycan be like, would you taste this and let us know what you think? If you know Jackie Zycan, ask her if she would like to taste our Infinity Rye bottle. I love it. Thank you for doing this. Really this has been a pet project of Glenn's for a while. It is very good. It is very unique. It is not everything in there is a rye. Does not necessarily drink like a rye. It is its own thing. I absolutely love that. That is maybe my new favorite bottle of bourbon. Rye.
Rye, yes.
Rye, yeah. Awesome bottle.
Now we need to do a bourbon.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
All right. Well, Charlie, is that all we had?
I think that's it.
All right. Well, make sure to follow us on our socials. Sowing the Bourbon on Facebook and Instagram. Whiskey Realtor on TikTok. And as always,
keep your wallets loose.
And your bundles tight.
Good night, everybody.
Peace out.
Infinity Bottle.
All right.
Check.
Do our clappy thing. Check.
Right. 3, 2, 1.
Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. You said check. It reminded me of Chubby Checker. All right, let's do it again.
3.
Let's go. This is a blind. Are you ready?
Born ready.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I need to make sure I have information. Give me just a second, Mr. Charlie, Mr. Chuck.
Hi, I'm Charlie Jenny, and welcome to my So Into Bourbon
Are you
podcast.
peeing? What is that? Sounds like you're peeing.
If you would like,
Listen. Sounds like someone's peeing.
if you'd like to interview as the new co-host of So Into Bourbon, send an email to sointobourbon@gmail.com.
Yes, Charlie will be stepping aside very shortly.
You must know how to edit and video and do everything.
To infinity and beyond.